Welcome back, car enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the world of used cars you should absolutely avoid. Trust me, these cars are more trouble than they're worth. We're talking about automotive abominations, mechanical monstrosities, vehicles so ill-conceived that buying one used is like willingly signing up for an industrial-strength colonoscopy. But hey, at least with a colonoscopy, they knock you out first. Buckle up, because we're about to embark on a hilarious yet horrifying journey through the automotive underworld. First up, we have the Ford Pinto, a car that's more flammable than a gasoline-soaked rag in a fireworks factory. You see, the Pinto had this unfortunate tendency to, shall we say, erupt into flames upon even the gentlest of rear-end collisions. It's like Ford engineers said, you know what this car needs? A dash of excitement and a sprinkle of potential lawsuits. Seriously, the Pinto's safety record was so bad, it single-handedly inspired an entire generation of safety regulations. So, unless you're a pyromaniac looking for a new hobby, I'd recommend steering clear of this automotive tinderbox. Next, we have the Chevrolet Vega, a car that was so riddled with problems, it should have come with a complimentary mechanics toolset and a year's supply of antacids. The Vega was notorious for its ability to rust faster than a teenager's first car in a rainstorm. And the engine? Oh, the engine was a masterpiece of unreliability, prone to seizing up more often than a nervous bride at the altar. Honestly, the only thing the Vega had going for it was its ability to provide endless entertainment to scrap metal dealers. The Yugo GV, a car so legendarily bad that it became synonymous with automotive ineptitude. It's like the Pepsi, okay, of the car world. This Yugoslavian wonder was about as reliable as a weather forecast in a hurricane, and its performance could best be described as glacial, assuming the glacier was being pushed uphill by a team of asthmatic snails. If you ever see a Yugo GV for sale, do yourself a favor and just keep walking. Or better yet, run. Run like the wind. Chapter 4. Up next we have the Chrysler Sebring, a car that's about as reliable as a politician's promise. Known for its shoddy build quality and a laundry list of mechanical issues longer than a CVS receipt, the Sebring is the automotive equivalent of a ticking time bomb. You never know when it's going to go off, but when it does, it's going to be messy and expensive. If you're looking for a car that will keep you on a first-name basis with your mechanic, then the Sebring is the car for you. Chapter 5. The Pontiac Aztek, a vehicle so visually offensive that it makes you want to apologize to your eyeballs. It's like someone took all the worst design elements from a minivan, an SUV, and a dumpster fire, and Frankensteined them together into this automotive monstrosity. And as if its looks weren't bad enough, the Aztek was also plagued with mechanical problems, ensuring that you'd be stranded on the side of the road in the ugliest car imaginable. Chapter 6. The Dodge Nitro, a car that's about as subtle as a monster truck rally in a library. This gas-guzzling behemoth was about as aerodynamic as a brick, and its fuel economy was so bad, it made Hummer owners look like environmental activists. And let's not forget about the Nitro's reliability or lack thereof. This thing was more likely to break down than a cheap lawnmower. Chapter 7. And finally, we have the BMW 7 Series, the luxury car for people who enjoy spending more time at the repair shop than they do actually driving. Look, I get it. You want a car that screams, "I've made it." But trust me, there are better ways to announce your financial success than by sinking your life savings into a money pit on wheels. The 7 Series is notorious for its high maintenance costs and its penchant for electrical gremlins. So unless you have a spare mechanic living in your garage and a direct line to your bank's loan department, I'd steer clear of this automotive money pit. Outro, and there you have it, folks. 7 used cars that are better left in the junkyard. If you value your sanity and your wallet, steer clear of these disasters on wheels. Remember, buying a used car should be an exciting experience, not a one-way ticket to bankruptcy and despair. So do your research, get a pre-purchase inspection, and for the love of all that is holy, avoid these automotive abominations like the plague.